A lot of people have been asking me for some recommendations on shows and movies that I've recently been watching, and here's everything I watched in April. Molly's Game, As Good As It Gets, Love, I'm Not Okay With This, Midsommar, Instant Family, Yesterday, and Outsider. If you want to hear my breakdown of each review, there's timestamps in the description, or if you want to stick around and watch the full video, you can give me a thumbs up while you're at it. I like getting right into the video and just listing out all of the movies and shows, so hey, if you just want to take my recommendation and not hear about it, great. But if you want to stick around, I encourage you to subscribe for more monthly videos that I'll be putting out on what I've been watching throughout the month and the year. A lot of the movies and shows in this list are ones that you may not have seen yet, or maybe weren't recommended, or just not getting in that, you know, what to watch next list. A lot of these I would consider somewhat hidden gems, but most of them are a little bit older, or they've been around for a while, or maybe you've probably already seen them, and if you did, I'd love to hear what you thought about them in the comments. Now, let's get on with the breakdown. So the first category is from Netflix, and the first movie is Molly's Game. I was really surprised by this. It was an awesome underdog, sort of entrepreneurial story about Molly Bloom, a 26-year-old Olympic skier who ran the world's most exclusive high-stakes poker games before being arrested by the FBI. The true story of Molly Bloom is even more fascinating when mentioned in an interview where the buy-ins were actually $10,000 to $250,000. She would host games for some of the most exclusive people in Hollywood: Leonardo DiCaprio, Tobey Maguire, Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, the Olsen twins, the list goes on. Highly recommend this. Overall, I'd give the movie probably a 7.9 out of 10. The next movie on this list is As Good As It Gets. I didn't really have any context getting into this movie, no background. All I knew was Jack Nicholson. It was a little bit older, and a good friend recommended it as an awesome movie. Highly recommend this. I give it an 8.8 out of 10, and I will say that the two main roles in the movie both won Oscars for their performance. First show on our list is probably the only reason I'm doing this video. I've been recommending it so much. The show is called Love. The show Love may be one of my favorite shows I've seen in the past decade. If you're looking for a new show to obsess over, this is the one. Co-created by Judd Apatow, Paul Russ, who plays Gus on the show, and his wife, Leslie Arfin, created such an amazing show that I found myself mentally addicted to it. The writing of the show could not have been any better, and the characters were awesome. The 3 seasons, 10 to 12 episodes each, and let's just say I was devastated when it ended. Been comparing it to Masters of None, and has like that fun but romantic writing style to it, which is also good because it's a really funny comedy as well. As always, Judd Apatow delivers. I'd give this a 9.8 out of 10. Watch this show. And last on our list from Netflix is I Am Not Okay With This. It's a unique show about a girl with powers, and normally I'd be out on this one, but I was very surprised with how well it worked. Episodes are short and binge-worthy, making you want to click the watch the next button before it automatically loads for you. I'd give this a 7.5 out of 10. So the first movie I watched from Amazon Prime Video Prime, whatever the fuck it's called, Midsommar. All right, this movie is insane. First time I watched it, I was stunned. If you're a fan of Hereditary or just any creepy, crazy horror, or you were not a fan, extremely terrified, you should probably just watch this because it is insane. You can clearly tell there was a lot of similarities to the original Wicker Man movie, which is also streaming on Netflix right now at this current time, I believe. This movie is a wild ride, and without giving anything away, you'll probably have to watch it a few times to catch all the subtle details and subliminal messages throughout the film. Watch this movie loud and in the dark. 8.9 out of 10. The second movie from Amazon is Instant Family. This is the definition of a feel-good movie. I heard about this from the very funny Tom Segura. He co-stars with Rose Byrne and Mark Wahlberg.
All right, you share the screen with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, you got it.
I got it.
Yeah.
Know him a long time. What was that like?
It's a movie to watch with the whole family. Might even think about adopting a kid after it. 8.5 out of 10. Moving into HBO Go, HBO Now, HBO today.
Whatever the fuck HBO is putting out.
They had the movie yesterday, and I'll admit I didn't watch this in April or the other show mentioned with HBO, but I did rewatch it because it's such a good movie. After a freak accident, the main character Jack wakes up to discover that the Beatles have never existed. However, he seems to be the only one who remembers. Anything with the Beatles I'm a sucker for, so I'm bought in. I think it was a great concept and an awesome execution for the whole thing. Definitely watch this movie. It's a 7.7 out of 10 for me. Sticking with the theme of things I didn't watch on HBO in April, The Outsider. All right, so if you haven't seen this yet, you have an opportunity to watch all the episodes in one sitting, and I probably would have paid someone to have that experience. The mystery, the intensity, and everything a part of this show was just really awesome. It really had me feeling nostalgia thinking about True Detective Season 1. The Outsider was really, really good. I mean, just from the main roles and even the supporting roles showed up and they were phenomenal in this. My only gripe with this was the ending, and I haven't read the book so I can't compare, but it seems to be a common theme with Stephen King. Don't let that stop you from riding this incredible roller coaster. 8.2 out of 10. So that's my review and recommendation of all the movies I watched in April. I'm sure I'm forgetting a few, and there's some that I decided not to include that I did actually watch. Drop a comment below and maybe I can understand why you like Ozark. Do you have any recommendations on some shows or movies that I should be watching and reviewing in May? Put those in the comment section and click that subscribe button for me. Look forward to seeing you next month.